best in the world, I should say, my Feinstein.
Yeah, hi, Mike Feinstein. I'm the co-chair of the Green Party of Los Angeles County and former mayor of Santa Monica. When is the time for civil disobedience? For the time for people to reclaim what is rightfully theirs? It is the time when their government is clearly full of hypocrisy. How is the city of Los Angeles full of hypocrisy? The open space and conservation element of the city of Los Angeles specifically says that it is an ecological, environmental, and social imperative to save all open space in Los Angeles. And specifically, it calls out for saving land in South Central. It doesn't name all the other neighborhoods in Los Angeles. It specifically names South Central. And it says that we must save those properties that contribute to the stability and identity of the communities and neighborhoods in which they are located, and those that promote economic stability and pride of place. That's what's happening here. So when is it time for civil disobedience? When there isn't a congruence between means and ends. We've all heard about the questionable land deal that gave the power for this land back to the developer. And I've had people inside the City Hall say, well, it would be an embarrassment now for the City Council to buy back that land because it would show those people were wrong before. There's something called a chance to clean up bad karma. And this is a chance for the City of Los Angeles to make up for the mistakes that their predecessors made. We've also heard that this is Jan Perry's district, and we can't interfere with Jan Perry's district. This is not Jan Perry's district. This is the people's district. And the unwritten law is the Los Angeles City Council that people from one district can't do something for the common good because there's something happening in somebody else's district is wrong. And when a city council doesn't get that, that's the time for civil disobedience. So if we've reached this time now, if the council doesn't act today, if the mayor doesn't act today, then the people in Los Angeles...
Experience it was for me to wake up this morning hearing a lullaby by Joan Baez coming up from the top of this wonderful walnut tree here at the South Central Farm. I couldn't think of any other way to assert the life-affirming principles that this tract of land provides for the community. There is a love affair between the folks that take care and till this garden. And we must cherish that love affair because it's a reaffirmation of a sacred balance between the garden of Mother Nature and Mother Earth and humanity. There's a separation between Mother Earth and humanity, and Mother and her children must not move in opposite direction. I recently, I just wanted to say, my name's Byron DeLear. I'm running for Congress in the San Fernando Valley. I recently spoke at a council for the neighborhood councils in Los Angeles. I heard a representative of the mayor's office say something very shocking. He was almost apologizing as he said this. He very succinctly put it, that developers direct the politics in this city. This is a call to action, folks. We cannot tolerate the government of the people and by the people being sold out and turned into the government of the dollar and for the dollar. This is not what the United States is supposed to be. The South Central Farm here is the largest urban farm in the United States, and so often in the past we've seen eminent domain used and abused for commercial and economic concern. Finally, I call on the mayor, I call on Jan Perry, I call on what's supposedly the so-called green governor to come to this farm and to protect it and preserve it as a national treasure. Indeed, it is worthy of national monument status. And it is representative, thank you. This farm is representative of the future that we all need to embrace, not only as a community, not only as Los Angeles or California, and not only as the United States, but as a civilization as a whole, because we have to align ourselves to a more sustainable relationship to the planet that we live in and the garden that we live in. Oftentimes, in the Green Party, we talk about the necessity for an evolution in politics. And sometimes we say we like to take the R out of revolution and evolve. And so with that, I'd just like to say, necesitamos una evolución de vida por vida. We need a revolution of life. And that's what the South Central Farm is all about. Thank you very much.
Going to introduce